movies and TV shows. This is the fun part that we're on right now, because my movie this week, I wasn't sure if I would have time to watch or go see it, but I am so happy I did. I got to see Iron Lung this weekend. Woo! And the short version of how I thought about the movie, I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. It's kind of if you know what a bottle episode is for like TV shows and all that, it's basically that. Like, you only get like a couple other instances where you're in like a different scene or different space, and those other spaces that you're in mainly is the main character hallucinating shit. So there's that part. I understand why they use so much fake blood.
I believe it was 80,000 gallons of blood, I believe is what I saw.
Yeah. I understand why. Thank you for the practical effects. Now they do some special effects. Like there's this one part where it kind of slows down time a little bit, and it's actually kind of cool. It's a really cool shot. And then there's another part where like it looks like you're in an eyeball or something. It's weird. It's really weird. And I probably should have rewatched Mark's playthrough of the game before watching the movie. But I mean, again, the short version is it was good. There were some issues I had. I think maybe they could have done a little bit better with like getting the story to people a little easier. So like people who didn't play the game, maybe explain things a little easier for them, maybe. But I mean, beyond that, and I think there was a couple audio issues. I had some trouble understanding some of the people that were like in the speakers during like certain scenes and all that. But like besides that, I thought it was really good, especially considering the production they went through. Like, I mean, again, Mark financed all of this on his own. He wrote it, he directed it. I mean, he starred in it, produced it, and I mean, there is still a full team that did do other things too, like makeup, the effects and all that. He also edited this movie too. Like, this was his editing. So
plus, I also would like to shout out a big on the set design. They built the whole set, being, I think, 25 feet in the air, and the set was above and everything, and they was able to move everything around. Like, so that was an interesting concept. Please, for anybody that wants to see the behind the scenes, go do the research. It was really well done. I love it. I think it was like a 3 to 5 minute video that I saw online. So please go check it out.
Yeah. Trevor, you're saying something too?
No, I'm really happy that for this movie, it's done. It got number 1, didn't it?
So here's the kicker with that.
Yeah,
here's the kicker with that, and I'll get more into like a deeper review here in a second too, folks. So it is number 1. I'm saying it is because last I checked, the last update I saw was that it made $21 million.
Good job, Mark.
Global. I think that was globally too. So like that's like 7 times as much as the movie cost. Like what I saw, it was like $3 million to make the movie, and they're making $21 million. And Mark's gone on record saying that however much more they make of the movie, he's basically giving everybody bonuses from this. So like he's not keeping all this for himself. Good on you too. After fees that you had to pay and all that stuff, like the fact that he's gonna go out of his way. Like, this is why I fucking love Markiplier, man. Like his actions and just the person that he is, you can really tell how genuine he is. Like, it's not just an act. Like, that he gives a shit about the people and all that. And that's what makes this project all the more better, and why it's funny when I get into this next thing. So yeah, apparently with the box office list, like on Saturday, he was up there. He was like number 1 above like the Melania Trump movie, and what was that other movie that came out too? Yeah, that one. So like he was over those like by a good margin. And then today, Iron Lung's just not on the list.
Yeah, it lost. It lost by 3 million.
Oh no! It was off the list. It wasn't even on there. It wasn't on the list. Like they took it off the box office list.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like,
God damn it.
Literally, Hollywood seems to be so pissed off that Mark is succeeding more than Hollywood Productions this weekend that they took him off the box office list. And he even has a reaction video to this. Like, yeah, I checked this on Saturday, and people called it out too. It's like, yeah, this was up on Saturday, and literally today it was off the list. I don't know if they put it back on since, time of recording and all this.
From what I'm seeing right now on Box Office Mojo by NBD, right now, number one is Send Help by gross of 20 million, and Iron Lung is second with 17.8.
Okay. All right. So they might not have updated it from like the 21 million I saw earlier. But again, like that's just like opening weekend stuff. And those are huge numbers to kind of keep under control, under wraps and all that. But like, it's the fact that like it was taken down for a bit. Like it just kind of sticks in me a little bit. Like, okay, the guy literally paid for this on his own. Hollywood literally tried to gatekeep his movie coming out anywhere. And the fact that he was able to get it out the way he did, the fact that he has all these fans around the world, mind you, calling their theater saying, hey, we want this movie in our theater, making it be in all of these theaters around and making so much money. On top of that, like, even if it is just like a 17, 18 million from the 20 million I said earlier, that's still like 6 times as much money than what he spent to even make it, and you can kind of tell watching it, like you can tell like there was passion put into this, I mean, it's a video game adaptation. So obviously there's going to be some, and this gets into more of like the nitty gritty of of my review with it. Like you can tell there were certain instances where like, okay, he's doing this because it was part of the game, like having to constantly press the this button to take this picture outside, like while he was underwater or like under blood, like in the blood ocean and all that. He had to keep pressing this button because it would send out like this X-ray camera that would take pictures outside. And that's how you saw the monster throughout all of it and all that. But like he would have to keep hitting it in order to have light, like in his cabin. Like there was a part where the submarine goes down this hole. And what's cool is like you don't see like the outside of the submarine until like near the end of the movie. So like everything is just within the confines of inside this little tiny sub. So like you do kind of feel that dread of that isolation that they're trying to get across. Because that can be very hard with like especially an indie horror game trying to really convey that feeling of just feeling trapped and feeling that like you don't have anywhere to go. There's a little meter that he has that like tells him how much oxygen he has. So it's like there's 4 lights on the wall, and at certain points in the movie, it's like light off. It's like, oh, now I have like 75% oxygen. Oh no, now it's like 50%. And like when it gets to around the 25%, that's when you start seeing like the hallucinations. He like starts talking to the speaker that he broke earlier, but now it's like some British woman's voice is coming through it. And that's when shit gets trippy. Like he like tries to find her, and then like that thing about what I was saying about like him being in the ocean of blood and all that. It's just the effects in this movie are really good. And like I said, there were some nitpicks I did have with it. Some of the audio, I'm just like, what's happening? What's that? Okay, cool, neat, fine. I tried to go in as unbiased as I could with, being a fan of Markiplier, to be like, okay, I need to judge his performance as an actor performance. I understand it's Mark, but I need to do that. But like, even beyond that, I did think he did really good because he plays. So the whole idea of this movie / game is Mark is playing a convict. And you find out throughout the movie, like what happened. It's like, they're like in this, what is it? It's like a dystopian world. and he like him and his group wanted to kind of save the world a little bit, but things ended up backfiring and a big explosion happens and like destroys part of this facility. So he ends up taking all the blame for it instead of the rest of the people in his group and his party. So his punishment, instead of going to jail, they're like, oh yeah, you have a chance to, be free. Just, do this one job for us and you'll be fine. That's when they weld him into this submarine, not like close the door and lock it. No, literally the one lady that's like his boss or whatever in the movie, she's like, yeah, no, you're welded shut in that submarine. Like there's no getting out of that unless we like destroy part of this sub and allow you to get out. But it's like, it's so interesting because, he's trying to do something so that way he can live again, to continue living on. But it's like, no, you got to do more. You got to do more. Like they keep sending him down. He's just like, no. So it's like, he's going crazy from that. Then there's the whole thing of like losing oxygen. So he's going crazy from that. Like Mark does do a good job of like at least conveying like going crazy like that. And it did kind of take me out a little bit because sometimes he'd be like, fuck off or fuck this or fuck you. And I'm literally just like, that is the YouTube Mark I love. That is the one that I hear from you. But like, again, I think beyond that, he did do a good job in this movie, like acting. And I know this isn't like his first role. I know he did one for, I think the series was called Edge of Sleep, which I think is on Tubi or Apple TV. I don't remember. One of the ones that I don't have and don't really care for. So as one of his more like, again, this is a passion project for him. So like, you could see that through the performance and through like his writing, through some of the directing, because again, he directed it as well. Like I'm praising the movie a lot, but I do still think like it's not like the best movie. Like it's not like God's gift to the earth or anything, but it is good. It's solid. IGN's little 4 can go suck a nut.
Would you best summarize it as like a good first attempt for a movie?
I would say yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, I know he's done other projects too, but like for something with such a small team that he had, and for basically him doing it, like it's really good just on that front alone.
I do praise that a lot.
It's just
I just want to interject because I praise that a lot as somebody who's been part of a lot of short film projects that has been part of a 10 project, 10 people crew, at times 18 people, 20 people, or even like 11 people crew. I've been part of that where sometimes I'm just there for a few days or I'm there part of the whole project. Is on me because I've gotten emails from those projects that they have been in some film festivals. But those usual short form projects are like 20 to 45 minutes. They're not full feature. So just hearing that, even though he had a 20 to 40 to 50 people crew, no matter what, that's still small because for anybody that don't know, a big Hollywood film is a crew from 100 to 300 to 500 crew, and that's not including background at times. The total of that, because that's a different number. Background at times, I've been with a background that I have to deal with, just me, with 300 to 500 people, and you got to deal and talk and deal with their needs, and that's a whole different story. And just to know that how great this movie has done, 20 million on box office. Most Hollywood films will say, "Oh, that's bad, bro." Mark on his own, independent, almost 20 million on a weekend, and that's not even international. That is domestically. 17 million on domestically. That is amazing numbers. That's not even international. That's not even adding any places that has been added. Where, as Whawkins said, people have called movie theaters saying, "Hey, we need this film here."
Yeah. And it's just really good to see a passion project come out like this, because a lot of movies come out, it's just like, oh, here's your normal slop and all that. Here's a freaking movie about the first lady that nobody really asked or cared about unless, politics and all that. But like to have something like this come out and for you to be like, okay, you know what? This was a good time. I do think if with my scale of rating, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. Again, because I could see some of the criticism that people could have. Like that's the other thing. It is kind of a slow burn movie. like there's a lot of just like character like acting in the first one. Like there's a lot of times where it's just Mark doing something. Like he's not really talking. You have some music going and all that, but he's not really saying or talking a lot. Like he's basically playing the game in a way. Like he's just playing the game. But yeah, so there's a lot of character work when it comes to that. A lot of just like of the physical acting going on. It's just, and then there were a couple times I was just like, wait, what the fuck? What happened there? Like, because that's the thing. It's a horror game and a horror movie, but I wouldn't say I really got scared from it. I think a lot of it was just some of the imagery, like seeing like this monster that's at the bottom of this blood ocean. Like that's scary because like the pictures are all black and white. And again, it's like it's an X-ray picture. So like sometimes you'll see like a skeleton or something. Yeah, that part's crazy. But yeah, it is really good, I think. It definitely worth time. Definitely worth, especially if it's still in theaters, definitely go see it. So that way you can pay money to see it and, you know, give to somebody who is passionate about their work. God, I feel like there was something else too. There might have been a few other things, but like I think the main thing I wanted to hit on was that thing about the box office, how it just wasn't on the list anymore. And I mean, it might have come back on, or maybe they were checking another site or something. I don't know. But I'll send you guys the video about it later.
Okay.
While we're in another segment here tonight. But yeah, go watch it. It's fun. It's a good time. Well, I say good time, but that's the thing. It's fucking Mark. You're gonna have good fun time with it. Yeah, the effects are really good. The makeup's really good too. Like oh my gosh, the ending's kind of upsetting, but I mean, that's just that's just a thing. Like you don't need to have a happy ending all the time. So this one's kind of bittersweet in a way, but
gotcha.
Go check it out. It's fun.